courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the dunk by Boozer.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
1:41 left here in the opening quarter. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shot clock at 5, and here's West for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. West has got his second bucket tonight.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
Pass to Miller. Shoots over Doncic. Miller, no luck. The East leading by 3. To the paint, here's Barry. Good ball movement here by the East. Ayton. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Out to the right wing, from the arc. And Jerry West pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ayton kicks to Doncic. Shoots over Henderson. Offensive rebound. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. And another 3 from the East.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot. I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
So the West ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's James missing. West outside. And the layup's good off the glass. West has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's the East All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
The West trails by 10 on the court right now for the East All-Stars. Morris is out there with Williamson. Then there's West. Then it's Thompson.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the East. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by West. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars.
Reaching foul. Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson, and he lays it straight in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Williamson outside. He kicks to Thompson. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
West finds Williamson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
James outside. Off target from three-point range. The East leading by 12. Thompson looking for an opening. Into the lane. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Thompson's got 7 points.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
James, that's a 2-pointer. He's off on that one. Now the East will take it the other way. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
2 minutes left.
Here's Thompson. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. A minute 50 left here in the second.
That is all-star basketball at its best. The alley-oop run to perfection.
The East leading by 14. Outside, White. He dishes it to Cunningham. White the pass to Tucker. Floats one up. Can't get it to fall. And here's the West with the ball. 1:14 left in the first half. Henderson, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right side, White. Cunningham trying to break free. And it's White missing. The West trails by 14. To the wing on the left. Here's Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Tucker a screen. Young for 3. The West grabs the miss. Passes it to Henderson. The kick out to Boozer. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the East. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here's Chapman. White covering. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. From 11 feet away.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
And so it's the East All-Stars sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
They've got Miller, and it's Henderson in at the point. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now.
And I like the energy Barry plays with. You can tell he has a real love and passion for the game, always looking to give it his best.
Robertson with the steal. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Thompson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The pass to Henderson. There's the lob to the hoop, and stolen by Ayton.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Pass to Thompson. From outside the arc. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Fires for 3. It's rebounded by the West. On the wing, Miller. He's covered by Ayton. And the layup is good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Thompson against Henderson. Ayton trying to break free. The shot by Thompson, no good. The West trails by 19. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The East leading by 17. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Robertson. Pass to Tucker. Shoots the 3. It's not going to go for him. And the West All-Stars with possession. Lets it go with the 3. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A nice shot by Tucker.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Thompson with it, and it's Miller picking him up. That shot off the mark, and the West will go the other way now. Here's Faulkner. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The East leading by 17. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Johnson. Goes up the baseline. The West All-Stars pull it in.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And he's good on the three ball. Johnson's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Robertson. They get it again. Williamson on the follow. And the East leads by 16.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Here's Chapman. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Thompson. 14 points for him. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the East All-Stars in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the East All-Stars, West is out there with Trae Young. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Barry. Buries it from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The 15-footer, yep, that one goes.
And pro move there, finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And here's Young from the arc, and another three from the East.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Henderson dishes to Miller. Outside Boozer. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. East grabs the miss. Young with the ball. The Trae buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
Young against Henderson. Doesn't go for him. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Young outside. And he makes good on the layup. Young's got 11 in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Doncic is checked in for the East. White comes in for Trae Young. Miller against Doncic. The offensive rebound, and Ayton stays with it.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Doncic with the steal. And here we go, the East with a fast break.
Doncic using quick, active hands. The fast break started beautifully because of it.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Passes to Henderson. Shot to stop the run. And it's the East with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. White looking around. Ayton trying to break free. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Buries it down low. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Sinks the triple.
Well, here in the second half, it's pretty obvious. They've gone to the long ball to try to keep pace.
Now a timeout called by the East.
Please give a big round of applause for you, this one.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Now, here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Chapman. He's covered by Thompson. Second shot opportunity, and he drops that one in. Chapman's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Tucker. Defense right on him. Tries again. Cunningham trying to break free. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Launches a three, drains the three-pointer.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win. And being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Thompson for three. He can't get it to go. And the West will go the other way now.
Billy Cunningham. First personal foul. First team foul. Miller at the line for one.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And here's the West with the ball. And it's sent back by Morris. Here's Young. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Young against Wagner. There's the three. And another three from the East.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean,
Clark, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
Woo.
And that's the kind of dunk this game is made for.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From deep, Miller grabs the miss. And so here are the West All-Stars. Throws it up high. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Timeout called, East All-Stars. Young's checked in for White. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Young for three. And James pulls it down. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Here's Wagner. Rejected by Young.
And we talk about the many ways Young affects this game. Shot blocking rarely comes up, but it's a testament to his hustle and determination.
Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 20.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Down low. It's stolen by Morris. And here's Young. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. Now the West with the ball. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Now Young. From deep. Another miss by Young.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Some nice passing here by the West. Wagner wide open. The West again cannot hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morris with a screen on Wagner. And a deep three from Young. From beyond the arc and then some. 23 points in the game.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.